Hey guys, it's Miss Amy again, here to do this week's Bible story. It's from John chapter 5, and we're going to learn about how Jesus healed a man who could not walk. His legs didn't work. So a long time ago, people believed in Jerusalem that there was this pool called Bethesda, and that if you would go in it, it would heal you. But I'm not sure because I feel like Jesus was the only healer, so it was kind of up in the air. Some people believed it, some didn't. So people would go around it. Here's the pool here, and some people were blind and they're like, oh, I want to go in the pool so I can see again. Some people were paralyzed; they couldn't even move their body. Some people were just sick and they wanted to be healed. And here's the man laid on his mat, and his legs didn't work. See, everyone's sad, and they were trying to get in this pool called Bethesda, and just to see if it would work. But one day, Jesus was walking along. I'm going to read the story for you. And he saw the man who could not walk. The man had been there a long time. And Jesus said, "Do you want to get well?" The man answered, "Sir, I have no one to put me in the pool. When the water is stirred up, someone else always gets in before me." Because they said that the first person in would get healed. The rest of them, you have to wait till the next day. So the man thought if he could get into the water, he would be able to walk again. Jesus said, "Get up and pick up your mat and walk." Right away, the man was healed. He picked up his mat and started to walk. This happened on the Sabbath. Now, if you guys remember, Mr. Joe talked about the Sabbath was the day you're not supposed to do anything. Don't work, just rest. And back then, it was illegal. You got arrested if they saw you working. So this happened on the Sabbath. So the Jews told the man who was healed, "It is against the law to pick up your mat on the Sabbath." The man said, "The man who healed me told me to pick up my mat." There's Jesus, and he told him, look how happy he is. He picked up his mat, and he's walking now. "Who was the man?" asked the Jews. But the man who was healed did not know who healed him. Jesus never said, "Hi, I'm Jesus. I'm going to heal you." He just did it. He didn't need to know. He didn't want the recognition. He just did it because God told him to. By this time, Jesus had slipped away into the crowds. Later, Jesus found the healed man, and he said, "See, you are healed. Now stop sinning so that something worse doesn't happen to you." The man went to tell the Jews that Jesus had healed him. So the Jews tried to stop Jesus because he was healing people on Sabbath, the day you're not supposed to be working. But Jesus told them, "My Father is always working, so I am working too." So the Jews hated Jesus even more. The Jews did not like Jesus. Not only did Jesus break their rule about not working on the Sabbath, he was saying that he was the Son of God. Jesus is God's Son, and he always did what God said was right. So back then, some people didn't believe him, but he said, "I'm the one that got sent. I'm Jesus' son." So basically, the man at the pool, he needed help, and Jesus healed him. He obeyed Jesus. In the same kind of way, we are sinners who needs Jesus' help. Jesus wants us to trust him, and Jesus can free us from sin so we can follow him and obey him. So I hope that you guys are continuing to obey your moms and dads, and just remember, if you're feeling something that might not be right, you got to pray about it and ask Jesus, was this right? Because Jesus knows the way. He knows the way, the truth. He is the life, everything. He knows what's best. So if you're ever questioning something and maybe you don't even know if your mom or dad knows, pray and ask Jesus because he will reveal it to you in some sort of way. All right? But I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope you guys remember this story. Again, it's in John chapter 5. Okay? Read it with your families and you guys can talk about it. And we'll see you next week. Thank you.